Okay. This is chapter 5 of Seed of the Lost, and our heroes have just returned from another quote-unquote successful mission. Here is your summary read by the guy. And I don't hear him.
Morning came cold and grey over the harbour town. A light drizzle fell across the rooftops, the sort that soaks a traveller slowly and never quite stops. The company gathered early, some bleary from poor sleep in a cheap flop house, others having paid the extra coin for quieter rooms. Still, no one looked particularly rested. Their preparations were finished. Supplies were packed, gear checked, and the promise of coin hung over them like a distant beacon. The job was simple enough on paper. Loggers from Floodmere had hired mercenaries to deal with trouble on the edge of the Witherwood. The forest had begun pushing back, in the form of rabid wolves, against their work, and the camp needed protection. So the company set out. The journey would take 2 days following the coastline. The path was clear enough that they could not lose their way, but the land ahead held its own dangers. Beyond the small logging camp lay the Witherwood itself, an old forest with a reputation that stretched far beyond the nearby settlements. When the party arrived at the logging camp, the situation proved far more complicated than the simple bounty they had expected. There were more than wolves to deal with. As the company debated their options, an unexpected visitor appeared. A soft melody drifted through the camp, played on a flute that seemed to come from nowhere. Then, as if the music itself had taken form, a small figure materialized atop one of the logs, a brownie. He introduced himself as Talofen, cheerful and unsettling in equal measure. With casual confidence he informed them he had been watching them for some time, long enough, he remarked, that he could have killed them all in their sleep if he wished. Talofen served a mistress within the Witherwood, and it soon became clear that the forest was not simply resisting the loggers. It was defending itself. Negotiation was possible, but it came with conditions. If the company wished to treat with Talofen's mistress, they would have to enter the forest without their weapons. Should talks fail, they would be allowed to return to the camp and rearm themselves. Only then, Talofen promised with unsettling enthusiasm, would he hunt them. The proposal left the group uneasy. Their task was to protect the logging operation and collect their pay, yet violence was beginning to seem inevitable. The forest would not easily yield its ground, and neither would the loggers abandon their work. Coin had drawn the company here, but the Witherwood was no simple battlefield. As midday approached, and the rain continued to fall, the company faced a choice. Turn back and tell the loggers to abandon the forest. Step unarmed into the Witherwood, and seek an audience with whatever power ruled within it. And step into the Witherwood they did, led by the mischievous brownie, to a spot impossible to find without his aid. And there, emerging from the bark and leaves of nearby trees, came the Queen of Thorns, a dryad. Her wooden, natural form looked upon those gathered with expressionless judgment. A back and forth ensued, and it seemed the dryad would not tolerate the trees being felled. They were trees she had known, and had been friends. To her, it was as if killing a companion. But the Stormlands claimed their own, toppling trees without the aid of an axe or saw. Those, the elves and others, contended could be given as sacrifice to the loggers, and to keep the wave of men at bay that would surely come if there was violence. She agreed to this pact, save men remain outside the Witherwood. Her servants would deliver the logs to the camp, giving their tithe to halt the advance of these men, these invaders. But for how long could they buy the Witherwood's freedom?
Okay. So yeah,
The
you
reason
made it.
for adventure
Oops.
is different for everyone.
Stop. Yeah, so you made a deal with the Dryad to basically the loggers would go there. They would pick up the logs or the trees that are already been pulled down, and they would stay out of the witherwood. You need to still make this deal with the local loggers. You've come back. You've told the sheriff that you've cleared out the forest there at the edge of the wolves. You have no proof per se, but he does pay you, and he tells you that generally, if he finds out this to be a lie, then there's going to be issues down the road. So it's the next. You've been back for about a half a day. A day you basically got here, slept, and it's afternoon of that next day, and you are meeting in the inn, the Slippery Fish Tavern, where you have basically lived for the last week or two, and I will let you guys take it away, and as you eat and prepare for whatever you're going to do next.
Conrad sits at one of the tables, eating, much better rested than some of the previous nights, with Yusan snoring and smell. As he sits there, he kind of looks to his cohorts and kind of chuckles. Well, if someone would have told me it was a dryad that was the cause of this problem, I never would have guessed, but well done to you, gentlemen. And he nods to like Cinderheart and Erdogan and the non-humans on a job well done. We just have to convince these foresters that they shouldn't press their luck, and then it's on to bigger fish, I'd say.
Man, I don't think there's thanks to us. We failed miserably. If it wasn't for I don't know if the little imp was, or whatever he was greedy or what, and saw the benefit of a deal. But we don't know how the dryad will still react. But if they're just hauling logs like they're supposed to be and not going in there and hunting them, dryad shouldn't bother them at all.
Yes, we can hope. I think as you say though, Conrad, our mission now is to send it to the loggers. We've made one of these two irreconcilable parties agree to something. Let's see if we can get the other to.
Very true.
Extracted.
It benefits them greatly. They get the cheap log. They get to store it, flex the market how they want. And the number is supposed to be greater than they can haul out of there during their time there. If not, then we hire people to do it, and they lose. Or as Yusan said, sometimes intimidation is the way to go.
Sometimes. An uneasy peace is better than none.
Right. My only fear is that they get greedy, still go to the forest, and as the little one said, well, they'll take some of the humans' babies, from what it sounded like.
This is presented as a choice to the men of this region, but we need to let them know there is no choice. It is not a bad deal, though. Otherwise, they would be toiling for many hours to bring trees from the forest. But the dryad will bring them and leave them cut and ready for harvest.
Yes.
Perhaps the illusion of choice is better than none?
Well, it would allow them to span the market. Instead of spending all day chopping logs down and hauling them, now they can make them into planks, tables, chairs, and make extra money.
You had set up to speak to the logging foreman with the sheriff, and he said that he would be along later in the day. And as you're kind of talking about it, a man comes in with a beard, looks rough spun clothing, all that stuff. And he looks around and takes note of the two elves and shuffles in your direction and says, "Oi, yes, I'm supposed to meet with the mercenaries that took care of the wolves. I'm Foreman Kyle of the Floodmere Logging Company."
We prefer the term independent contractors, but thank you. I'm Eridwin.
Okay. What do you need from me? You did take care of those elves, yeah? Gold got over to you?
We've come to an arrangement which is mutually beneficial.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so rather than you needing to cut the wood, it will be brought to you. So much less work, all delivered neatly at the forest's edge.
Huh?
How about that?
Well,
Wonderful.
I don't understand. I'm not paying any third party. We'll
No,
go in
no,
and
no.
get it ourselves. Don't worry.
No need to pay them. That's the thing. They need in advance is that you don't go in to get it yourselves. They will bring it out to you. How about that?
Who's they?
The denizens of the forest. Those who live there. Those who do not wish you going into their homes. So instead, they'll bring you what you need, and you don't need to go to so much effort. So yes, you won't be entering their homes, but you have no need to. Isn't that wonderful?
He
You give them a
scratches
really
his beard.
cheerful smile.
Cinderheart, while he scratches his beard, Cinderheart's going to speak up. It is wonderful. For what we encountered, we won't even be able to stop. We could stop the wolves, but if you guys go into that forest, uh, dark times for you.
There
There's
were more than
something
you just.
evil in there.
Not
Well,
evil.
yes, not evil, but powerful. Powerful and potentially angry. Very magical. So this is by far the best offer you will receive. You will get what you need, the wood, the timber you need. You will have to go to far less effort, and there's no need for anyone to die. Isn't that lovely? Again, beaming smile.
Yeah, I guess. Go ahead and give me a persuasion roll with a boon.
I'll help
Everyone.
him.
Yeah, you can. So 2 boons.
Okay.
It would be yeah,
Yeah, because you get a boon automatically, so if you help him, you get 2.
right.
Okay, let me. And what I might do. I think. Hold on. Is it possible that as he comes in, I could cast hairstyle? Is it kind of a bit of a retcon?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so I kind of click my fingers, the hair arranged itself perfectly, and he just looks perfectly poised. It's that, and then I've got 3 boons on this. So, what's persuasion? Persuasion, because my persuasion is terrible.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
What?
I'm gonna push the roll.
Oh my god, is
No.
it a 5?
Uh,
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
5.
so, okay, sure. Big scaries in the woods. Well, we'll see if these big scaries bring out the logs, and if they do, then, yeah, sure, we might, no reason to go in unless they ain't there when we go. When are they supposed to deliver these logs?
Oh, what's that?
Once a month. It'll be more than you can make in your time there. And you can expand your businesses to making planks and other things for more income. I think he said at the end of the month, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. At the end of the month, it'll be there.
Well, in about 3 weeks, we'll head back up there, and I guess we'll find out.
Right. It should be enough for you to corner the market, put some in storage, make it more expensive.
Yeah. Well, I
But-
guess we'll find out. Well, anyways, hope it
But
works out.
Before you go, I'm going to leave you with a word of warning. You enter those woods, and they don't get you the first time, I might get you the second time.
Are you threatening me, man?
No, it's a warning. There will be dire consequences if you do, not just for you, but for the village as well. So in order to protect the village, I'd have to appease them.
Okay, well, sure. I mean, I have, I have bosses. I'm not the owner, but yeah, I won't go in. You want to give me a persuasion roll, Cinderheart?
Yeah.
No boon, because...
And can I aid or is it?
No, not on this one, because you already failed.
Yeah, because
Maybe if
I'm
Yusan wants to crack his knuckles.
Yeah, somebody
I
else
would,
could.
yeah, I would like to. Yeah, I could use, adaptability or something to use instead of my
Oh, there you go.
persuade. Use like a brawling check or something, just to
Yeah,
crack
yeah,
my
yeah,
knuckles.
yeah.
Let's give him a try to roll it there. Yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't have to say anything, but he kind of stands up and leans over Kyle, just so his shadow, kind of cast behind Yusan by that flickering firelight falls over Kyle, and Kyle kind of looks over the hulking man. You hear this crack as he kind of cracks his knuckles and says, "Listen to the elf. He speaks the truth and only has this town's well-being in mind."
Yeah, okay. Sure. Yeah, well, I don't want to take anything away from those that turned back the wolves or anything, and I've heard you. I won't go in. We'll stay outside, collect our wood, and just be off, okay?
From now on, you should be known as Kyle the Wise.
Oh, my wife wouldn't call me that. She calls me dumb butt Kyle.
Well,
Eridrin surreptitiously looks at the guy's buttons, thinking, "No, I don't get it." And he says to him, "Speaking of collecting, Kyle, we'd like to collect our pay now, please. Thank you."
Oh, I think the sheriff was supposed to get that to you. You'd been sleeping while they gave it to the rest of them.
Ah, okay.
Something like that.
Yeah, we have it, right?
Yeah.
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 Um, if they're finished, I think Bastion is like leaning next to Jenny, maybe at the bar, and he's kind of watching this unfold. He didn't take part really in the conversation. With the elves did a lot of the work, talking to the people, and I think it was because of the elves that the deal even was made. So he's like watching them talk, and then he looks over to Jenny while he sips his ale. And he says, I think they are threatening the man now.
Makes sense. Hey, I've been doing some snooping about while you were all lollygagging this morning. Got a lead. Got a lead on our friend Ghazad the dwarf and his burned
Yes.
companion.
Oh, what did you find out?
Well, I guess there's a guy in town that used to run with them or knows him in some way, something like that. Pirate or former pirate.
He smiles. Excellent. So you think you might know where the dwarf has gone?
No, I don't know. We're gonna have to go talk to this one, and hopefully we can make him jealous.
Very good. I'm excited for this. And vengeance for your brother.
Aye. I'm glad it's coming to this. It's already taken too long, if you ask me. And with everyone talking about leaving, well, I wouldn't be going with you if we hadn't take care of this. I hope you and your friends will see it through.
do not want to speak for the rest of them, but I will be there. After all, I still owe you one.
That's true, you do. Fortunately or unfortunately, I suppose, I'm not going to pay you for this.
That is okay. And he looks over towards Conrad and he says, I think Conrad would want to see justice done as well.
Yeah, I figured you would, but I'll put it to them, see what they say. And at this time, the conversation with Kyle is ending. If you have anything else to say, but otherwise, he just kind of curtsies almost, and well, I thank you for your work. I'll see you later. Hopefully not, but yes. Don't worry, won't go in the woods. No problem. And he kind of backs out and leaves. And kind of watching that cue, Jenny stands up and heads over to the main table, and she says, "Well, you coming?" to Bastian.
Yeah, he walks over with her.
She, what in the hell? So she meanders over to the table and she says, "I make a good deal with him there, Cinderheart."
Well, humans are fickle. We go hope so. They get greedy. Well, may not be a good deal, but those are bridges we cross later, I guess.
Maybe. I was talking to Bastian anyway to change the subject a bit. Not sure what you were wanting to get up to, but I think I heard people wanting to go to Mander's Reach. Well, I ain't going to Mander's Reach, for now at least, because I think I found some information that might lead us to Ghazad and the imposter.
And Cinderheart's eyes would widen. What have you heard?
Well, I did some digging. There's one in town that ran with a group of pirates, maybe even Call himself. Lives in town in the ghetto.
Well, we should pay him a visit. At least, I will with you. I can't speak for everybody, but if he could lead us to Cutfoot and the dwarf, I'd be more than happy to drop what I'm doing now and pay them a visit with you so you can get your vengeance.
I would appreciate that. I'm sure they're not alone. The rest of you game to go and pick a fight?
I'll come with you. There's nothing worse than betrayal and what he did, what could have happened to all of us. We owe him.
She looks Conrad up and down. She says, "Oh, why, thank you. Don't stab yourself in the foot this time, huh?"
You had to bring that up, didn't you?
She smiles and looks over to Yusan. "What about you, big fella? Going to need your fists and your strength, no doubt."
I'd be glad to throw it behind you, Jenny. That dwarf and his treachery nearly cost us our lives or worse.
She nods and looks over to Erdwin and doesn't really expect him to necessarily come. She would wait a half second for him to speak, but otherwise we'll continue.
I think Bastian would help out at this point and raise his mug up to Eredwin and be like, "You're coming with us, right? Seek
Why not?
vengeance."
I have no intention of leaving my cousin after it's taken me so long to find him.
Yes. And I bet you look forward to getting back out to nature, because no doubt that's where we're going.
Oh, very well then. You notice that ever since the encounter with the logger, that Eridwin seems a bit irritated, so his answers are shorter than you'd expect. He gives his usual smile, but it's quite brittle.
Jenny raises her mug and she says, "To vengeance, then."
To justice and vengeance.
Yes, to vengeance.
As the tankards clack together, she takes a big drink and it's got foam on her lips, and she says, we haven't named ourselves yet. That seems like a ill omen for a band of, well, independent contractors."
Well, this is true. Perhaps
Unless you
before we...
want to, unless you want to keep the old name, the One-Eyed Whores.
Cinderheart would look at Conrad for that.
Oh, sadly, none of us are one-eyed, so it wouldn't fit. How about
like what? Oh,
the Fortunate Sons?
Oh, but I'm not a son.
Aye, this is true.
The fortunate few, maybe.
Or the fortunate ones. But I feel like we'd be cursing ourselves.
The few, the proud, the fortunate.
Except we haven't been all that fortunate.
Yeah.
We survived an ambush, didn't we?
We
Mostly.
did. Except some of us did not.
And Cinderheart will look at Yusan. Yusan, what do you think?
I will not opine as of yet. The best names come from great tales and from heroism, deeds done under the watchful gaze of the gods. Let us bring this dwarf to justice, and perhaps then inspiration will strike.
Ah, this is true. After all, we'll be called what people think of us.
After we are done with him, we shall be called some few choice words indeed, for I feel he will be crying out for mercy in one way or another.
I agree with you, Yusan. I think we should wait. We could call ourselves whatever, but, well, companies are made after great deeds or epic failures. We just have to live with whatever they say.
until then, let us be the Nameless.
The Nameless. I like that.
I mean, just for now, until we actually have a name.
Maybe it'll stick.
Oh, I do hope not.
Dexter, he's been over in the corner, reading a book and drinking a nail, and says, "Don't die on me, huh? We have plans. If we're going to Mander's Reach after this, then there's definitely some interesting articles there that we can peruse."
Interesting
Well.
articles.
Of course.
I don't think I plan on dying during this journey.
So tell me more about this dwarf. How exactly did he portray you?
Are you asking her or just the group in general?
He's going to ask Cinderheart.
The wolf?
How
the
did
dwarf.
the dwarf?
How the dwarf, and I guess by extension, the pirate.
Yeah. Cinderheart would tell him, we went to help with a deal. They tried to pawn off I don't know if it was a worthless trinket for a relic of our past. And, well, we didn't take kindly to it. Figured out that the cut foot was Well, from what I understand, he was an elf at one point, and this one was not an elf. He took offense to that. And then he was planning to ambush us anyways, I think. But the dwarf, well, he was, well, last I seen him, he was on a ship heading away with them. I didn't see no enemies with, bolts in their bodies, which tells me he didn't fire a shot.
The dwarf was a member of my crew before I joined up with this lot.
Yeah, just think. How long was he with your crew?
Oh, I think it was over 6 months.
Is it short term for you guys, or is it you guys recently formed? I never did ask.
No, I think we'd been around about a year and a half. We had been fighting for some lord out east. Decided to make our own way. Vol and Thom and Ghazad and a couple others that didn't make it.
Aye. So it's wholeheartedly that he embedded just to betray you with the cut foot, I guess. Maybe he was easily paid off. I have no idea.
Or he was seeing which way the winds were blowing, who was going to take over the one-eyed whores, and it wasn't going to be him. So he turned
Yes.
on us.
That could be it. Well, you must prepare yourselves, because, yeah, let's say we killed Cutfoot and he's the only one left. He's going to beg and plead. And he's going to pretend that he didn't do nothing bad. It's going to be hard to tell the difference. I think you must decide if he's going to make it through the battle, or if he's going to fall where he stands before you meet him.
If he dies, he dies. I don't care which. If it's my knife in his back or his throat, I'm happy. If it's one of your flaming balls of fire, good as well.
Yes, but what if he says he was kidnapped, forced onto that ship? Do you believe him, or are you willing just to cut him where he stands?
I don't believe him. Not even a little bit. I also think he was always jealous of me. Me and Vol, you see, we were lovers, and I think that he always wanted to be involved with me, and always gave me a hard time for my relationship with the boss.
You were on love with Paul?
Oh,
Is that
yeah.
the goblin?
The hobgoblin, yeah.
The one-eyed hobgoblin.
Yeah.
How Ghazad just looks at it a little different now. Like
She was hopping on his gob. That's what she was.
Oh, for a time.
Julia's value just rose.
poured on the cob.
Fat Bottom just gained more value.
Bastion spit out his drink.
She laughs. She's, I'm just joking. Can't take a joke.
I am sorry, Jenny. I do not know the customs of your land. I have heard the saying that opposites attract, and it never did make much sense to me, but I decided I should give you your space. A goblin for one is a beautiful woman for another.
Yeah, she's laughing and drinking her ale. Just so Wanderer sees the character.
Bastion's
I don't know.
Bastion starts cracking up.
A hobgoblin or a beautiful woman? I just can't tell.
Bastion's laughing, and he's like laughing. He's looking at Jenny and just laughing, and he still doesn't know if she was being serious or not, you know. So,
Right.
but he's just like,
Anyway, if you let's finish our brews and get to work, huh? I don't want this pirate we gotta track down to make himself scarce. They don't stay in one place for long.
Alright. And Cinderheart actually set his cup down half full. I consider me done. I want to get to him before he leaves.
Well, don't waste your ale. It's not proper.
Yeah. Julia will come along and drink it, I'm sure.
Yeah, she just looks around, and Julia's over there, and she sees kind of everybody like look in her direction as she's mentioned, and she just waves, and she comes over immediately. Oh, hi! Did you need something for me?
Cinderheart's gonna look at his cousin. Do you need anything from Miss Julia Fatbottom?
That's very kind of you to offer, but no, not right now.
You quite look dashy today. Did you do something with your hair?
I did. Thank you for noticing. That's so kind of you. But no, there's nothing. Thank you so much. And he gives it this bright, brittle smile.
Well, I suppose I'll be off. If anybody needs me, I'll be over here, soaking my hand in ointments and making it nice and soft.
Conrad just kind of slowly pushes his cup away from him.
Yeah. Eridrin puts down the bread he was eating and is like,
Dexter's
Yeah,
like,
that's-
"Oh, I'll take it. I'll take some more bread if you don't mind." He like, totally is ignorant and
of course,
naive.
yeah.
This
Well,
is the best
before we
bird I've
set
ever
off-
had.
Do we need to buy any, like, in case I'm forced into healing again? Do I need to buy any? I can't remember if it's
We
skill
can
checks.
we
Like,
can talk
didn't you
about
have
it
to have
before you
bandage?
leave town.
okay.
You can supply up. You gotta kind of figure out what you're gonna do. But the pirate to talk to is in town, so you don't need to do any of that yet.
Okay.
Okay. So Jenny heads out. Let's see. Okay. All right. You head down this. You kind of make your way through Floodmere, and you've been here for a while, but still, you really haven't been many places, right? Um, and so Jenny does take you to this area that you have not been to before. It's on the opposite side of the lake. Well, no, actually, it backs into the lake like this picture, and it's like some of it just like goes into the lake, almost like a floating, not necessarily a dock. It's like the part of the um, part of the ground just actually just empties into the lake like it's just like a beach, and you can tell that probably if this water gets too high, a lot of this just gets flooded and probably just destroyed, and they rebuild it. So everything's like ramshackle. There's a lot of lean-tos. Not exactly like this is shown, but more like temporary housing instead of like actually something that's built to last any amount of time. She walks in. Are you supposed to be down here somewhere? His name's Gruddock. Hello? Should we just go house to house, I guess? And there are people like milling about too.
I'll ask somebody. Is there like any merchant or?
There would be a merchant, but there's a lady outside, and she looks like she's doing some laundry. She has like a washboard, and she's like scrubbing something against the washboard over a bucket of water, soapy water.
Yeah, Bastion will step over to her and ask if she's seen this guy. What was his name?
Gruddock.
Gruddock. You know of a man named Gruddock?
Oh, this lady's like probably middle aged. She's got like terrible skin and teeth. Looks like she's been malnourished her entire life. Skin and bones. Got this way too big dress on that kind of just falls over her like a sheet. And it's dirty and ragged and torn. And she looks up. Oh, excuse me, sir. You're looking for Gruddick? Did you say Gruddick?
I did, madam. Would you
Oh,
know where it might be?
maybe. Do you think you could perhaps give me some alms? Could use a little help. A copper or two is all, and I'll show you on your way. I'm sorry, sir. It's just so hard living here. My children are hungry. I have 4 kids.
Here, 3 copper pieces.
Oh, thank you.
Eridwin will give her another one and say, "And please do something with your hair." He gives her this bright smile.
Oh, my hair, and she like runs her hand through her hair, and some of it comes off, and her, in between her fingers as she's like balding. She's,
Eridwin gags slightly and steps back.
he's
No, don't worry on my account.
he's around the corner. He's the grumpy orc. Can't miss him.
Oh, this one right over here. And he points to kind of where she's talking about.
Yeah, you kind of like look around the corner and you see somebody's feet kind of dangling off a barrel.
Thank you very much. Very kind, madam.
Oh, thank you. Come back anytime.
Who shall talk to the orc?
Well, Jenny, maybe you should. You might be closer to his understanding.
You calling me an orc, Cinderheart?
Well, no, but you're probably the closest thing to a pirate.
Because
I ain't
Jenny
much of a
was
talker. I say Usen does it. Or Bastion.
a talker. I am not. I think with my fist more often than my brain, and sometimes my loins, but I do not think with my mind.
Perhaps I'll just speak with him.
There we go.
I agreed. Bastion, you speak with this orc. If he displays any sort of untowardness towards you, then Usan Stonebreaker will have your back.
When we make our way down there, Cinderheart will actually give the lady a gold out of his pocket.
Damn. Yeah, she
Richard.
basically jumped. What's this for, sir?
Your help. We pay good for good help.
Oh, what's your name? I'll sing your praises to everyone.
Yeah, they call me Cinderheart.
Cinderheart, are you part of some sort of league or mercenary troop? You have that look. I hate to say it, but all good things, obviously.
I guess you can say so. Right now, we just are a motley band.
What do you call yourselves?
Well, right now, the Nameless.
The Nameless. Oh, that's a catchy name.
And just like that.
Eridwin's like, ooh.
You did it. Yeah. So yeah, she's just like bowing. My kids are gonna eat good tonight. I'm going to go up and get the best bread from the slippery fish. They make it with something special up there. And yeah, she kind of ducks away into the house. Boys, get ready to go. And yeah, you see the feet dangling around the corner.
What's the name of that pirate? The one that Ghazad ran off with?
Cutfoot.
He
Cutfoot.
was the imposter of Cutfoot, wasn't he? He ain't the real Cutfoot.
Aye, but people are gonna know him by what he calls himself.
Yeah, but if we go asking about Cutfoot, then he's gonna send us to the real Cutfoot. We don't want that, necessarily.
Well, so then ask him about the imposter of Cutfoot.
Well, Okay, go ahead, Bastion. You're up, buddy.
He'll saunter over there and take his hat off as he comes around to Gruddock. Good day, fine sir, and bow to him.
Yeah, he's sitting on this barrel. He's this very stereotypical orc. Green skin, bottom fangs coming out of his lower jaw. He has like a bandana on his head, red bandana, and a sash. And he's kind of got the sash pulled off his stomach, and he's picking something out of his belly button and wiping it on his leg as you come around the corner. And he goes, "Oh, yeah, what'd you say I was? A good sir? What's that mean?"
A fine orc you are. I was
Uh,
wondering if I could speak with you on this day.
oh, what you want to talk about? I ain't much for talking.
Hmm. But you do see many of the ships and the people that come through this way, do you?
No, I ride on them. I'm a privateer, currently unemployed.
Oh. Well, perhaps this might give you a chance to make some coin.
Oh, well, sign me up. If you got a ship, I can sail, I can navigate. Hard worker.
Let me ask you, sir, do you know of a dwarf named Ghazad?
I ain't never heard of a dwarf named Ghazad. Most dwarves aren't in my line of business. They don't like the sea.
Or perhaps a man, an impostor, claiming to be Cutfoot?
Oh, well, I do know Cull a little bit, and there was rumors that this fool that used to sail with him tried to take his name.
Hmm. He nods and looks over at the others, kind of interested in that. He says, "Well, we are looking for him. Is there a place that this one might frequent that we might be able to find? Anything that you can think of would
Oh,
help."
I do know. Yes. I've been there before. It's a camp. It's down in the sea crags in the hills. Not that easy to find. If I just told you where it was, probably wouldn't be able to find it. Are you about to hire me as a guide? Because I could do that too.
We might be able to hire you as a guide. That is an interesting proposition. 5 gold?
Uh, 5 gold there to find it, and 5 gold when proven true. How's that?
Let's see here.
Oh, between all of you, you have plenty of gold right now, but
Okay, yeah. That sounds like a deal, sir.
well, if you guys, you just tell me when you're ready to go, and when we leave town, you can give me payment, and then we can get on the road. However, it would be easier if we could sail down the sea bend. It would be quicker, it would be easier. But I don't have a ship, so
He looks to the others. What say you? Should we find a ship or go on foot?
How much does a ship go for these days?
Well, booking passage will cost us, but gets us there faster, whereas foot will take longer, but save us money.
I can show you what the difference is too. So let's do this. What? I did not say that. Okay. Okay. All right. So you are here. He says it's in here somewhere in the sea crags. So this little mountain range down here. Obviously, if you go across land, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hexes are out. That's 4 days. So you travel double time on a ship. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically 2 days on a ship to get dropped off closer. I don't know. It probably gives you, I don't know. It probably saves you at least a day. I'd have to do the math exactly, but also you don't have to how much you would pay. You don't have to camp. You don't have to do any of that stuff. It kind of takes all that away.
Let's
We
say
have been
everyone.
we have been gracious with our gold thus far. We have given it freely to whores and beggars. I do not see a reason to change. I will help pay for a passage on a vessel. Let us bring swift justice to this treacherous dwarf.
Aye. It should be a company purchase. We all pitch in. It doesn't bother us much.
I will pay my share in gladly.
Well, we should find a ship, and he'll look at Gurdak. And you said you can sail, as in captain the ship?
Oh well, I'm not much of a captain. I can pilot a bit, but mostly I do the rigging and such. A
Well,
boatswain.
We shouldn't need a captain if we just book passage.
well, that's a way by our own. We'll have to see how much everything cost.
Buy
Find
your
a
own
wolf.
ship. Are you rich, sir?
Well, there's many ways to acquire a ship.
Steal one,
Right.
capture one. That's my favorite. Like to hear him screaming when I come over with my scimitar.
No matter which way we book, be ever cautious of the watchful gaze of the eastern shore. Remember the beast men of Tar Athen. They will show us no mercy.
Aye, last time it cost us a man.
And
Oh,
Jenny,
yes.
a bride.
Yeah. Agreed.
I'm not scared of Uthwangle. Don't worry.
And why is that?
Because I ain't scared of nothing.
Seems unwise, but oh well. Yes.
You will be.
Well, you tell me when you want to get going, and then I'll meet you at the dock, yeah?
Aye, we'll send word to you when we're ready.
All right. Let's head to the Wolf Master. See what we can find.
Okay. There is... Where is it? One sec.
Make that map.
No, I'm not making it. I'm just putting the people on it. So you do come up to the docks and the wharf, and there's a couple ships in there. What's that?
They look like that.
There are a couple that look like that, but there's a couple that look like more larger. Those ships are kind of reminiscent of what you went down the river on earlier. There's a couple larger ships, and Aaron, you recognize one immediately. It's the water whale. And you see the captain leaning over the rail, and he sees you and he waves. Oh, Ardwin, how are you?
Ah, good captain. So good to see you. I am well, and you?
Oh, just pretty good, pretty good. Just waiting for our load to come back from the Witherwood. I think they will be transporting some wood. Just just laying low for now. Not much to do. He takes a drag off
Well,
his pipe.
perhaps we could help each other then, good captain. My companions and I are seeking passage. Um, and he kind of describes the route we're looking for passage on. He says, I think there would be time for you to take us and return.
Oh, undoubtedly, that's just down the way, I believe. If you're wanting to go down the bend, not a problem at all. And
Excellent. And we would, of course, want to return.
of course, we could I could drop anchor out there on the river and wait.
And how much might we be talking for that little journey?
No, it's not far. Let's see.
Just
Are
my thoughts.
for the lot of you or just you?
For all my companions and I.
Oh, are you going to be bringing your own food and such, or am I supplying that?
He looks across at the others. I think we'll bring our own. And no one says anything else. He says, yes, we'll bring our own.
All right. Well, let's see. Let's see. Well, I'm going down there. Got to bring this. How about 5 gold down and 5 gold back?
On that?
He looks across the others and says, just if you allow us to confer
Oh
for a
yeah,
minute.
yeah, yeah. I'll be up here. Doing
Oh,
some
thank you.
doing some cleaning. And he just walks off, and you hear him scrubbing the deck.
And Eridwin goes back and says, well, I found the good captain to be very reliable. His ship is sound. He did not attempt um, to deceive me on my journey here and was altogether reliable. Now, if we wish to get a better price, we could perhaps have, I don't know, Bastian speak to him. But other than that, I think he'd be a good choice.
Let's take 5 gold for all of us.
Yes.
This is an excellent price. I was expecting something much more.
Well, 5 gold in each direction. So.
Aye.
Still seems reasonable, Jenny says.
Very well then. I will accept if no one has any objections.
No, that sounds good to me.
Excellent. And he goes back to the captain and says, Captain, we are pleased to accept your quote, and we will be traveling with you. And he yeah. So if everyone chips in 1 gold, I'll have gathered that up and I'll give that to him. So we've done one.
I'll
Okay.
chip in 2 gold for the orc.
Yeah, you got to pay 10 total, so
Okay. So that's 2 each.
I'll delete 1 gold for myself.
Yeah.
each of you will probably have to do 2.
Yeah. So no need to do any
Yep.
extra rogue because it's not 1 each. It's just 5 for the group, including me.
Okay.
All right, just deduct that on your own. Yeah, he said, well, when we gonna be leaving? Soon, tomorrow, now, when? I'm applicable for whatever. I got all the supplies I need for that trip. It won't take but a couple days. How long are you gonna be on shore? I should probably ask.
I think we'll need some rations. So we won't be leaving quite yet, but I don't think we wish to linger here long.
Within the hour, I would say.
No, all right, I'll have her ready.
And we might be gone for a day or two. Would that be a problem?
Shouldn't be a problem.
Excellent.
Thank you, Captain.
How much are rations? I've got 6 rations.
Let's see, rations are
They're only good for a day, right?
Yeah, one field ration is 1 day.
I'll get another.
I'm going to get some bandages.
I'll get another 2 rations.
Yeah, I'm gonna get 2 as well.
They're 1 silver each.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just add. Do you want me to add them, or do you want to add them?
I'll add mine.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
gonna get
Okay. Because I
You
do
said
have
2
I do
silver.
have a ration macro. It's more for
Oh.
removing them, but yeah.
Bo, I do have some bandages as well.
Yeah, I was just going to grab some. They're only 5 silver. Is 10 copper 1 silver?
Yes, it's all 10. It's 10 to
Oh,
1 on
Jesus.
each way, all the
Well,
way up. Yeah.
obviously, so it's
You
gonna
said
be-
1 silver per day of rations.
Yep.
Yeah. That
Yep.
costs 1 silver. Yeah.
So it's going to be 30.
Oh shit! I got my. Can I get my light crossbow fixed while we're here?
Oh yes, you definitely can. I forgot that was broke. Repair.
I think it's just restrung or whatever, but it's probably just the same cost repair.
Looking. There's clothes repair. That's weird. We're going to say repair clothes. Oh, that's a spell. We'll just say, let's say 2 silver,
Okay.
and then I will repair that. Let's see.
Right. So we tell the orc. We tell him we're leaving about an hour.
Yep.
Can we find out from the orc too, like how far it is from the shore to that location?
Yeah, he tells you it's about a day's journey.
Okay, so they'd be waiting for us on the boat for about 2 days.
Yeah, about 2 days. That's what you guys told him. So yeah.
Cinderhar will speak up. Does anybody have any rope?
No.
In
I
that
did
case,
not. I'm sorry.
I just didn't remember if I bought it and gave it to somebody to carry last time. Silverheart will buy some hemp rope and a grappling hook.
Jenny could probably carry it.
Well, he's going to give it to whoever to carry because it's metal, and he don't want to be carrying it when he tries to use his magic.
Yeah, Jenny can carry it.
All right, and the rope Cinderheart has no problem carrying.
I am flush with my encumbrance.
I'm getting close. I'm definitely getting close, but I'm gonna have a.
I'm 11 out of 11.
You're giving her the grappling hook, is that correct? You
Yeah.
probably should just give her both, because like you would not just walk around with it unattached, right?
Well, I mean, there might be multiple uses for it.
That's
yeah,
true. You tell me what you want to do.
Yeah, he'll give it to her. Why not? Go ahead and pet it in her.
She's gonna steal it. Okay. Gear. Rope.
1 gold, and
What would that be under?
it's under trade goods.
That's kind of what I figured.
4 gold total.
Hemp rope, you said?
Yeah, hemp rope and grappling hook.
Okay.
He would try to get a better price though.
Go
If you
ahead and
could.
give me a. Is there bartering? Is that a skill? I
Yeah.
thought there was. Yeah, go ahead.
It is.
That's a fail.
Yeah. I was hoping it would be a dragon.
I mean, you can push because you guys are going to be able to rest before you get there, so it's not.
Yeah, let me push it. I just want to see if I can improve it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Of
No,
course not.
you can't get a better deal on these. I mean, they're just not enough. not enough people buying stuff.
So 4 gold.
Yep. All right, so we're not going to do any travel rolls this time, but we are going to keep track of rations. So let me get this guy back out. Okay. So let's switch over to the world map real quick, and we'll see how long this takes. I do need to remember how long. Let's see.
I was so loaded down, I couldn't really top up my rations. So I would like to fish anytime we stop.
You
We
can,
should-
over
you can
the
definitely
side.
fish. Before we do that, though,
Yeah.
so you get 30 miles per shift on a boat. So you're gonna move pretty quick. Let's see.
Oh dang, that's like 3. That's like
That's 3 hex.
3 days.
Yeah, that's 3 hexes. This is really annoying why it does this. It activates the wrong one. Okay. All right. So you're here. 1, 2, 3. It's 1 day. 1, 2, 3. 2 days. So 2 days down the coast. You experience no issue right around here, but you're staying on this western coast, so you're pretty far away from Uthal Ungol, at least. You're probably at least 10 miles away, so there's no attacks coming from that way. So it does take you 2 days. So the first thing I'm going to do is reduce your rations. Let me do it, please. Let me go back over here. And then
Use that macro.
Yeah, I got to use the macro, right?
Let me do it, please.
It's just easier if I do it. So
Oh, I
two-
know. Let me apply the damage.
All right, so two rations spent. And if there's any roleplay you want to do while you're on the boat, you can do it now. As you head down the sea bend, it takes 2 days. Very insignificant. Nothing interesting happens, but I'm gonna switch the time so we know what day it is at least. Skip to midnight. Skip to midnight. Okay, yes, and then we'll say it's right about there. Okay, it's raining, 59 degrees. It's 6 a.m., but you can roleplay during the entire time. It doesn't have to be 6 a.m. right now, but if you have anything to say or do on the trip.
Bastion bitches about his brother-in-law that his sister married and how he can't stand him. Pretty much for one night anyway. He complains about this guy back in San Verdugo.
Well,
His sister
tell me about your homeland.
San Verdugo is beautiful. Vast mountains, green hills, quite windy and sunny all the time. Beautiful women. My sister,
She rolls her eyes.
Angelia. She is pretty too. But she married this fool. Fool of a man. She doesn't like him. She treats him like shit. Uses him. And he just accepts it. He is like a dog. She is so mean to him. How can a woman be so mean to a man?
Oh,
And he just accepted.
that's terrible to hear. I don't know what to say.
He dyes his hair with a little stripe through it. Little blonde stripe.
Yusan is like next to you as you're unloading on Jenny, but he's fishing and not catching anything. And not catching anything. And he gets frustrated and tired. And he tries to control himself, but he can't. And he says to you, Bastian, tell this man that he is no man. Tell this man that he should travel to the mountains of Kith. And I shall show him what a woman is, and I shall show him what a man is. I shall make him what they call a maiden of the cows. One of the boys with soft hands that milks udders day and night. Milks the cows. I want to hear no more of
Jenny's
this
mouth is
man.
agape as she listens to you. She's completely flabbergasted.
I know I'm.
One day you will take me to San Verdugo, and I will see this man with a stripe in his hair, and I will tell him that he is a fool.
Prior to the rain, Conrad had been smoking from his pipe, kind of looking off the bow of the ship onto the shores and the water, and he starts listening to Yusan and kind of slowly turns around and just not open mouth like a gape, like what the hell's he talking about? Just like he really wanted to see where this story was allegedly going. I'm not of your lands, Yusan, but I don't quite follow.
In my land, the men who act such a way are made to partake in a ritual of shame.
And the shame is they have to milk a cow.
Yes.
Cinderheart is looking at his grimoire there, and as he's hearing the discussion, his eyes slowly rise up to kind of gaze on the conversation.
And Eridwen meets his eyes and he's giving him a look like...
Yeah, Conrad kind of like tips his pipe upside down, knocking the tobacco out, and it's like, yes, where the men are men and the sheep are scared.
Well, I would be interesting to go to your... Where are you from, Yusin?
He kind of sits back and sets his rod back, and it leans against the deck of the water whale. I am from far to the north of here. I am sorry if I caused offense, Bastian. It is just that the rituals and the customs of my land are different from here. Such a man would be shouted down from the rooftops, and he would never have a wife. He would be made to milk cows.
Cinderheart pipe up. Is this a man we are talking about, or is it a skunk? I heard white stripe or blonde stripe. I'm not sure which one.
Yes, you are right. I can see this analogy, and it is quite perfect. He is not a man.
He's not a warrior like you. How did your sister come to marry this one?
It was an arranged marriage, like so many in my country.
What about you? Were you ever married?
I was supposed to be married. And then he gets really weird and quiet and kind of walks away after that.
As he kind of walks away, Conrad kind of looks to the other group and go, was it to a woman with a stripe in her hair? I what? I don't follow.
I think his brother-in-law is a cuck. That's what I gathered. Something like that.
Whatever it is, it clearly bothers him. His personal life with his family, I best not press unless he wants to share.
No, he seemed like he was in a foul mood about it. I don't know what brought that on.
No one can annoy us like family.
she frowns at that, and
Aye.
kind of stands up, and she also walks off.
And then he looks across at Cinderheart and says, present company exception, of course.
Yes, that's acceptable.
Let's remember this dwarf and the betrayer. He in this group is why her brother, Jenny's brother's dead.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry to hear that, Jenny.
Yeah, she walked off, so she doesn't respond. But
I know you wouldn't have known this, but her brother was part of the One-Eyed Whores, and he died on the sandbar just a few days past. Probably why she's so anxious to track down Ghazad.
Oh, I see. Thank you. Well, I will gladly help.
all right. So eventually you do come to the shore where Greta tells you that you need to leave off, and you disembark on a rowboat. And you don't go too far, but the water whale is not going to beach itself, so it's anchored. And there is a 2-day trip inland to the hills, and so I've reduced your rations for that. You can hunt if you would like. You can try to hunt. I'm not going to make you make bushcraft rolls. You have a guide, so I'm not going to do any of that. I'm not going to make you camp right now. Just kind of want to skip that for now. Because
Did we get a
just. Yeah, and
Did we
you
get a
all
rest?
you all got a shift rest on the way down. So give yourself a shift rest, cure all your conditions, restore all your willpower, all that stuff. So if you need to, just click the bed under willpower points. So I think the only people that need it is if you've spent willpower for a spell like Erdwin, or you have taken a condition because you pushed a roll. So I think that's the only reason you would be in that situation. All right, let's see. Let's just go straight in. Right? No, that's not right. 2 more days have passed, so I'm going to update that. Go to midnight. Go to midnight one more time. There we go. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. But then we'll say it's midday. Okay, so you've been led across these tall grasses, and the elevation is slightly changing as you kind of are going up and up and up a fairly large hill. Not mountains per se, nothing that Yusan, he would not consider these mountains, and he's, crossed large mountains, lives in large mountains. These are just large hills, but they are, there's a small path, kind of. It looks like probably a deer path or something, not like man-made at all. And you're going through this area, and there's a ton of places that is just like ripe to being ambushed. You're going through a ravine that's narrow, and you're walking at best 2 by 2, and so there's all these areas, but nothing happens. And Grudek finally says, as you get deeper into them, and you're almost basically at the top of these mountains, or these hills, he says, "Oh, there's a small little, I don't know if you would call it a valley, but a dip in between the hills over there, and I think that's where they they've made camp if they're here. That's where it is. As I remember, I've been here a couple times.
Well, thank you, Greta.
Also, make sure you subtracted 10 gold total, so each of you take away 2 gold if you haven't done that already to pay for Gruddock and the ship.
I guess 20 between the...
Yeah, actually, well, it will be 20. Actually, 15 for now, so 3 each, because Gruddock has shown you if you pay him. He's like, I'll stay down here. If you want to, and he's just like, I think we agreed that once I proved it true, you would pass on my final payment in case you don't make it out of there.
Yeah, I'll certainly pay him my share.
Yeah.
How much?
Three gold total.
So
I'm sorry,
we've
3
already-
gold each. 3 gold each.
Yeah, so if you've already paid for the ship, just another gold. If you haven't paid for the ship yet, 3 gold.
Yeah, and if you haven't paid for him, so the whole trip is going to cost 4 gold, and each. So it depends on what you've deducted already. I don't know that, so I just trust in you guys. But
Paid mine. Grudok he's leaving us now.
he's just staying here. He's just not going over there. He's not fighting. He's not been paid to fight, so he's.
He hasn't collected the second half of the money from us yet. So it was two gold each for the ship, 1 gold each for him bringing us here, and then it will be another 1 gold each for him to take us back. That's the 4.
He didn't say. He was saying he would. So 1 to get you there. 1 when he proves it's true. Like, so when you see the camp, and that's all he said. Right.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah. But I mean, you don't know if there's a camp over there technically. But don't worry about this. I don't want to get dragged down in minutia. But
Bastion will say, perhaps we should sneak up, see if we can remain unseen.
Sounds good. Who is good at such things?
I'm okay.
I don't sneak up on people, but I could try. Rather see them eye to eye.
I'm rather poor at it, I must admit.
I am not the most stealthy sort. I'm less like a cat and more like a bull. But alas, this will give me time to prepare my magics should we enter into combat.
oh, we're entering into combat if they're there. I can well, not much for sneaking. Oh, well, I could do it if you want me to.
Well, we all could try sneaking. But it's the first time that we make, we must be prepared to walk in like we own the place.
Now, just stay here for a moment. Let me do something. And she'll try. She is pretty good. Oh, she has a bane because she has studded leather. We'll see. Okay, so she kind of crawls up this hill on her belly as she gets closer, and she's gone for like 5 minutes, and she returns kind of, bent down, kneeling, kind of like half jogging, half walking. Oh, aye, they're there. There's a few of them. I counted them. Let me look at my other slide, and I'll tell you what they is. There's I seen Ghazad, and I seen that bastard. He survived. Looks like he's all bandaged up like a mummy, though. Then there's 6 others.
Yeah,
We're a bit at disadvantage numerically, but if we have surprise, I think we can get on them quick.
Is your dwarf friend in chains, or is he free roaming?
Oh, he is not in chains. Looks like he's happy as a pig.
So he's guilty.
Let's do this then. We shall enact vengeance and become the vengeful six. And then he looks around.
Yeah, she just shrugs. I kind of like the Nameless better.
He nods.
All right. So you kind of are starting on this way. You can kind of tell by this map that you're a little bit in an elevated position as you would come through here, and it comes down into this little valley-ish. You do have. Let's see. Let me see how surprise works real quick. You are unnoticed so far, at the very least.
When can we prepare our magics?
Oh, you can prepare them now if you want.
Okay.
I think Bastion will try sneaking up if he can.
Yeah, just give me one sec. So.
Yeah, Cinderheart will try as well. Not expecting much out of it.
How about power up the old power fist?
So, sneak attack. When you sneak up on someone undetected and perform an attack, it's called sneak attack. So that you'd have to get pretty close on that. Ambush. Attack, ambush, line, and wait for enemy, and boom, boom. So how does that work? In this case, each victim makes an awareness roll to spot the ambush with a bane attacker well prepared. All those fails get the bottom card counting. Okay, so that's what we'll do. So I need basically you all to make a. How about let's do it this way? I need. Let me think about this. So, yeah, I think it's easiest to just say you're never gonna succeed though.
It's all right. That's how we learn.
Yeah. Just thinking about it. Okay, go ahead. Everybody, give me a stealth roll then.
Should I hang back?
Nah, man, how are you supposed to improve it?
Yeah, because I'm in probably the heaviest armor here. Gonna be loud as a mofo.
You think
Yeah, I want to hang back as well.
Or you can just
Get it.
Leroy Jenkins and just run in there. It's
I'll
get a
stealth
bait.
it.
I'm gonna try to sneak around this way, I think.
That's a
So I
agility,
can
right?
go towards the archers.
okay. Yeah, you can
Or
do that.
somebody want to take out the archers with magic?
So
Yeah, that
Yusin,
could
where
be-
do you want to go? You are able to stealth your way.
Oh, you son. I'm gonna try to. Try to get off my. Yeah. So I'm gonna. Try to kind of creep up to the. As close as I
Yeah,
can get
right
without
there's probably
tripping 'em.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so Valen, did you? Okay, you dishearted. Okay, Bastion, you want to roll sneaking? Okay, that's a success. So you can go where you want and not be spotted. You can go about four squares, we'll say. You're gonna go that way too. Okay. Conrad, fail. Cinderheart, fail. Jenny's a success. Whoa, don't do that. Jenny is a success. What is going on? Why can't I deselect a token? It's so frustrating. Like, okay. So she goes 1, 2, 3, 4. She's right there. Everybody else. Erdwin, did you roll?
I'd like to just stay where I am, please.
Okay. You stay where you are. Okay, so when we roll initiative, I want the guys that... Actually, first I'm going to roll awareness. I'll do it with Ghazad. Okay, so who rolled lowest? Anybody roll? Yusan rolled a 4, so he does not see you. We'll just say that. Make it easy. Okay. So when we roll initiative, I want you guys to take 1, 2, and 3. The guys who succeeded. So I'll get that for you when necessary. Let me add everybody to the combat tracker.
That's voice change for anybody else?
Did my voice change? Like I'm going through puberty, or?
No, everybody's
Hey
like,
guys.
Yeah.
it's really distant. All of a sudden, something changed. Hang on, it disconnect.
Okay. So let me.
There you go, that's
let
better.
me fix this. So Bastion, you succeeded. You go here. Go all the way up here. Come on. There we go. Who else succeeded? Yusan, you succeeded. All the way up here. And then who else succeeded? Cinderheart, did you succeed or no?
Nope.
So it's just Jenny, Bastion, and Yusan that succeeded. Is that correct? Yes, that's correct. All right. So let's. Is it started? I think it is. So yeah. Do you guys want to go? Jenny will go after you. So that's fine. I don't know what a group leader is and what's that mean, but you can go. Let me.
Aston, you want to go? Otherwise, I'm gonna
Yeah, go
roll
ahead.
in there and try to fuck somebody up.
How far can I go? Can I get up to
You can
mercenary?
go. You can go 10 meters, so five squares, I think.
Um,
I think I might have to go around that, but yeah.
You can just hop down off of it. I think that's fine.
Okay. And am I still in stealth, or do I have to make a new stealth roll?
No, once you're up that close, you're not in stealth anymore.
Okay.
Unless you want to try to do a sneak attack, then you do need to make a sneaking roll, and then
Okay.
yeah. So you could do that. You could try that.
Coup de grace.
Yeah, I'll try. See what happens here.
Yeah, he'll get an awareness roll, so you can push it if you like.
All right. Let's try pushing it.
Make sure you select the one you want to push. Okay. He spots you immediately, so you do not get a sneak attack, but you're still up. So.
Okay. So as he drops down, maybe they hear him when he drops down and hits the ground, and then he just comes in real fast and swings the blade at one of them. Let's see here.
So target it.
Target.
Hover over it, hit T, and then on your sheet, use under main, just click the broadsword, and then it'll give you all your options. As you're just doing a normal attack, right?
Yeah.
That's a success, and just click roll damage.
Nice.
Okay, 9 damage. Now, also you could shove him 2 meters in any direction if you wanted.
Oh.
If you wanted.
What kind of advantage does that give me? Anything? No, that's all right.
So 9 damage minus his studded leather. So that is 8 damage.
Well, I could shove him into Ghazad, I guess. But I kind of like having him as cover from the bowman, if that's even possible.
Yeah, I don't think they would shoot you.
Okay.
Just narratively, as me being a GM, I don't think they would shoot you from that angle.
Yeah, that was his intent. Really, was because he didn't think he would get to the bowman in time.
Yeah.
So
yeah, how's it look as you come up on him? He like looks. He turns as you come in, but he doesn't have time to react.
Yeah, when he turns around, I don't know. He's probably eating something or whatever. Bastion charges up with the broadsword and just like slices across his stomach as he stumbles back.
Yusan, you are up.
Yusan, kind of as he's crawling forward, you see his fists start to glow and pulsate with light, and his skin seems to shimmer in the light and harden. And as he kind of comes out of a crouch, he dashes forward as he sees Bastion spring into action, and he runs forward towards. I guess we're gonna have to go here, then here to get to Ghazad.
You can't get diagonal to him, or he can take a attack of opportunity. So.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna have to attack him then. Yeah, so he'll stop here, seeing he's already kind of busy with Bastion. He'll kind of stop and rears his fist back. He has his club already still slung on his back, and just like tries to put his fist through the guy's head.
One thing you can do though, if you didn't want to attack this round, you could dash and get all the way to him, but you wouldn't be able to attack this turn. Just to let you know.
Yeah, why not attack? Try to definitely do that. Okay, so then we'll do that, and then skills.
No, don't do skills, right? You're gonna attack. Use
unarmed.
in the main. Yep, and use unarmed or your staff, whatever, or your club, whatever you're using.
Okay.
Power fist.
What's that?
You're gonna fist them.
Additional damage.
So
So should I
power
type
fist.
in?
Well, let's see.
3d6?
Is it under your effects?
I want.
Power
I want
fist
to see
should
it.
be already on there.
It's listed on there, so I'm not going to put any additional damage. I'm going to
That's
see what
fine.
it rolls.
Did it work? 1d20.
It should be.
Is that...
No, it.
Oh, that's an attack.
Is that a hit?
So yeah, that's a hit. Yeah, 10 is a hit. Yeah.
So it
you
should be
click-
46.
Yeah, roll damage and see if it does it. It is not.
No,
So
it
go ahead
just
and roll
did
2d6 more.
So it should be 46. It should be. It might be 66.
I don't. What did you cast it at?
At power level 3,
Okay, well, let's see.
because it increases it by 1d6 per power level, which should be 46.
And what?
And I think
it's
I have
by
a
usually it's
2d6 because of my strength.
So 3d6 and then
It's 5d6 is what it is.
your bonus d6 is the extra 1d6. So 1d6 for normal attack, 2d6 for
Yep.
your 5d6.
Power level.
Yep, 3d6 more. Yep. So it's 18. How do you kill this guy?
Yeah, his head, his fist goes through this guy's face and it just explodes all over Bastion like a ripe watermelon. I'm coming for you, Ghazad! You're next!
Dead. All right, Jenny's turn. She hops down here. I'm gonna make her roll acrobatics, or she'll lose her movement if she doesn't succeed. She does. So then she can go straight at him, and she just like, "You fucker!" And yeah, she's gonna try to knife him. Find a weak spot. How does that work?
Seems like it might be a little harder to.
Find it.
48.
Get him.
Special attacks.
Yeah,
Find weak
national
spot. If your
armor.
weapon is piercing,
Get a bane on the
Your
attack, but if it hits, enemy counts as armorless. That's
that's
what
pretty
she's
good.
gonna do because he has chainmail on. So she's gonna try to stab. Here
Looking
we
for the
go.
weak one. That's cool.
I guess you can't push that. Why can't she push it? I don't see why she could. Can you not push melee attacks? Can you push it in combat? You can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have her push then. I don't see any reason why she can't.
It's probably because she's an NPC,
In
maybe.
addition,
NPC
simply.
heat.
Oh, that is probably true.
I don't think NPCs can push. It's up to you though.
I don't think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Since she isn't an NPC, she cannot push. Okay. So. Yep. She misses. Basically, she tries to get underneath his armpit, and he actually does have a shield. And he kind of moves and just kind of haphazardly knocks the blade away as she's coming in, and now it is someone else. So you see the man that impersonated Kalk, and he has a bandage over his head. It's hard to see exactly what injuries he has, but as you know, he was burnt pretty bad. Right, so let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he comes after you, Yusin. He has a scimitar in his hand. He is hurt, so he already has some damage on him. He wasn't able to be healed all the way. So he is going to attack you with his scimitar. That is a hit. What is stone? It gives you armor reduction. Is that what
I can only cast it at level 1, so it gives me 4.
Okay, so you have four armor reduction. Okay. So you take 6 damage. I'll apply it.
All right. Oh!
Yeah, he comes down with the scimitar and cuts you across the I guess it would be your left flank. He doesn't really say anything. He just comes in and does his business and attacks. Next guy, mercenary. So he is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll dash over here to attack Jenny next, but his turn is done because all he did is move. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's also going to dash. He'll end up here. Can't attack this round. So they're just running. Ghazad with Jenny next to him. So his incidental is to just grab his axe off his hip. Then he's going to try to smash her with it. Does hit. Oh boy, 11 damage. She has 1 reduction, so that hits her extremely hard. So 10 damage. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, he buries his axe right into her stomach, and just rips it out, and she screams in agony. Ah! And blood, you see blood just everywhere, splatter all over the place as he hits her. Fuck you and your dead brother.
Yeah. Did that kill her? She's still up?
No, she's still up, but she took 10 damage and she has 12 hit points. So, all right, mercenary bowman doesn't have a good shot, really. They actually don't even notice the people on the ridge because they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He moves in here to get to position. Do I think he has a shot? I would say he has a shot at Bastion. Corner to corner. Okay, so he's going to try to shoot Bastion then. No, don't do that. Bane's obscured by token. I'm going to say no. Did he miss? Hit. 5 damage. What's your, you have,
I think it's once or studded
leather. You
leather.
have studded leather, so you take 4 damage. I'll apply it. Yeah, he shoots you in the leg. Just a doom. And, you take an arrow. And then Conrad, you're up.
All right. Let's see. So really, Jenny really got hit hard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's 2. Armor rating 2.
Okay. Do you have
What's,
a helm? Oh, you do. Okay. I'll take it off.
What's the dash distance?
Double your movement, so 20. So that would be 10 squares. If you go over this ridge here, I make you roll acrobatics, or you stop immediately after you go down.
That's 9.
Yeah, you can do that. So then that would be your turn.
Yep.
Okay, so he hustles down there. They are now aware of him, and Cinderheart, you're up.
Oh boy.
Remember, you can move first as needed.
Right. What's the what would be this movement again?
I think you have 10, right? I think all you guys do. Movement 10. Yep, 5
Okay.
squares. So 10 meters, 5 squares.
Seeing that as the battle begun, Jenny's actually getting double teamed there. He's gonna cast a fireball, power level 3. He's gonna send 2 to Ghazad and 1 at the mercenary. He's got clean line of sight on both.
Yeah, you do. That's fine. Okay, so fireball. Let me remember how that works.
I just got roll for fireball, I think.
Yeah, focus on fireball can be dodged or parried at a range attack. The fireball inflicts 2d6 damage on hit. And fires flame on at each power level beyond the first, increases the damage by d6 or creates another fireball. Okay, so it'd be 2d6 on both if it succeeds.
Well, he's doing
3d6 on one.
Ghazad. Yeah.
Okay.
Do I have to target him?
I don't know. I don't know how fireball works as far as that goes. You can try and see what happens. I would just target one of them. I don't know that it's smart enough to do both. But you can try it.
Yeah, I'll just leave it as is, and we gotta apply it individually.
You're targeting Bastion right now for some reason, by the way.
You're about to get banged on.
Just target another person. It should clear it.
Totally.
Is it not letting you target? Oh, there you go.
No, I had to add that roll getting ready.
Okay.
So I could probably just do damage individually then at that point.
Yeah, that's
I
fine. So I would just go into your spells and click the thing, so it'll remove the correct amount of willpower and all that jazz. Okay. So just click.
It's gonna give them all 3, I think. Oh, well, it shouldn't, right?
Just roll damage to see what happens. You did give them all 3. So what is that last 1d6? That is a 4. So he takes 11 damage. Ghazad does.
And then the mercenary would take 4.
Yep.
That's a good way of doing it, I guess.
That works. Yeah, these guys. How does it look from Cinderheart's perspective?
So yeah, as he approaches the lit camp there, he surveys what's in front of him, and he sees that his companions are making a stand to his left, and he's seeing Jenny hop off the cliff, and now he gets to actually see that she's pretty messed up. Knowing that, yeah, she wants to have the vengeance, but he knows he's got to work him down, or if not, kill him before she dies. And he lifts his hand up, mutters a little bit of words, and quietly to himself, and then you just see the sky light up as fireballs start flying at the 2 people.
Yeah, as that happens, somebody yells, "Kill the mage!" And this archer moves over into position and will try to shoot you.
Maybe he gives Sal a flashback of his day in the yurt.
Yeah, maybe. Miss. Zoom. The first one goes overhead, and then the next guy is going to move over and attack as well. 1, 2. That's good enough. And he will shoot. That's a hit. Damn. You don't have any armor, right?
No, I got armor, I
One,
thought.
so 8 damage, yep. Yeah, it just plunks you straight in the shoulder.
Yeah, Cinderheart feels it enter as he, you see him stagger.
Erdwin.
Eridwen, seeing those two bowmen attacking his cousin, starts heading over in that direction. Can I move and cast a spell?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, you can move up to 10 meters.
5. I'm going to move over here. And then now that they're standing next to each other, that is perfect for lightning flash. So I'm going to cast that at rank 3. And it will hit. I'll target one of them, and then it will jump to the other one.
Nice. Get it.
I am going to push that,
Oh, yeah.
and I'm going to become exhausted.
There you go. Worth it.
Nice.
And I'm going to roll damage.
46. That's on the main one, right? And the other guy gets 44.
I think that's right. Hold on.
Holy shit.
Okay. Hold on. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So just do that one manually. That's fine.
44.
Well, the first one is completely incinerated immediately by the lightning. And then the second one, I'm just looking to see if... Metal armor has no effect, but the spell can be dodged, parried. Well, he will try to dodge it, I guess. No, he wasn't the one that... The other guy is going to try to dodge, I suppose, with evade. Well, let's just see. But no, okay. Alright, so I don't think he can actually, because he's not the target of the spell. So he takes 8 damage. The second guy... how does it look as the first one is completely annihilated and the second one is burnt pretty bad?
So Eridwen comes over and you hear him sort of speaking words in ancient Elvish, and then he looks up to the sky, and then he just pulls a hand down as if he's pulling something down from the clouds, and then lightning just strikes. Hits one guy and incinerates him, and then jumps to the other one. He burns him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he looks across at Cinderheart and says, "Are you all right, cousin?"
I'll live for now. And he kind of looks at the arrow, and he breaks the shaft.
Eridwen looks drawn, like it's taken quite a lot out of it. And that's my turn.
Alright, so we're at the end of the round. So one hint is, Bastion, you should consider using Veteran. Since you're at the top of the initiative, it will keep your same initiative.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so go ahead on your sheet and click Veteran under the main, under abilities, and then it will, yep, exactly. Alright,
One
so,
willpower. Cool.
Yep, that is correct. Next turn. And we'll roll. Oh, roll for us. Let's move you back up to where you were. You were at 2. So you'll be there. Okay. All right. So the first one is Mercenary 1, who is next to a bunch of people. He is going to turn on Conrad and attack the guy with the big armor. So he swings his broadsword. That is a miss. So I'm guessing, has it look, Conrad, as he swings at you and does not find purchase?
As he swings, they do maybe a quick exchange of parries and maneuvers, and it kind of scrapes harmlessly maybe off his pauldron as he kind of swings down.
Alright, Cinderheart, you're up.
I'm up already.
Yeah,
Well.
We roll.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna shoot 2 fireballs at Ghazad and 1 at the mercenary.
Okay.
Power level 3, yeah.
You got the willpower? You only got 4 willpower.
I got 6 willpower.
Not left, you don't. It says you. Oh, no, you do. You're right. Sorry.
I got 5 hit points, and I'll be divvying in those next.
Yeah, go ahead.
Working on it, my man. Working on it.
We have any magic healers?
Don't think so.
Yes. Yeah, I can heal.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Holy
There you go.
So we're looking at
14
and 5. That kills them both. Wait, does it kill the second one? No, it doesn't. It doesn't kill the second one, but. So it does kill Ghazad. How does it look as you basically incinerate him?
So yeah, standing back up from the, well, not standing back up, but rating himself back up after getting an arrow to the arm. He looks back at his prey in front of him, and sees him still standing, and the other mercenary as well. Knowing that Ghazad is probably would do more harm than the mercenary, he does the same thing. You see flashes of fireballs fly right overhead at his intended targets. I think Ghazad just burst out in flames as he collapses.
I think he can he can dodge it, right? Let's see. I think he can dodge it.
I'm not sure.
I wanted to see.
It can be parried as a dodge or parried as a ranged attack.
Well, he'll try to parry with a shield. Where's the shield? Oh yeah, I just use strength. It's actually just D10, I think, for NPCs. That's what it is, yeah. So he's got to roll 1d20. He failed anyway. So yeah, he tries to bring his shield up, and it just all goes up in flames.
Nice.
Okay. Bastion, you're up again.
All right, Bastion sees that Jenny's in trouble, and he owes her one. And you saw him knock this dude, like, his brains out. So that guy's falling into the tent. So he, like, runs across his body, and he's going to come up to here.
Yep.
And then attack the mercenary and try to help her.
Sounds good.
And he's going to try to stab. Have at thee.
Hit. Oh yeah, he's dead.
Die.
How does it look?
Yeah, he comes flying up.
Actually,
and he's
he
like,
has not went yet. Let me see. He's gonna try to parry. No, good.
aha! He tries to throw up a parry, and Bastion's sword slides across it and impales the guy. He says, "Jenny, I am here."
She
That's
just
it.
says, "Fuck." as she's like holding her stomach. Yeah, the guy with the scimitar just keeps going after Yusan. Says, "Die, Kerr!" It's always got to be "Die, Kerr." Okay. What can I do? Can I do anything special? What's his abilities? Does he have any? Oh, he has veteran as well. Okay.
It's in all the Conan comics. Die, Kerr.
Yeah.
Die, dog.
By Crumb!
See if there's anything cool we can do. Not really. Okay. He's gonna attack. Success. Roll damage. 13 damage minus 4, 5? 4, right?
4.
9 damage. I think that puts you down.
Yeah.
2,
Yep.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right at 0. So... Damn, this system is deadly.
Yeah, it is. That reroll in initiative is dangerous.
Yeah. So that would be a status effect of... I think prone, right? I think you drop prone. Unconscious. Prone. Damn it. Okay. Let me just look at this because I just remember. On your turn in each subsequent rounds, you must make a death roll. Okay, so right now you're where you are. I accidentally took you off the combat tracker. I think that might have messed something up. Hold on. Do you see yourself on the combat tracker? Because I don't. Oh no, there you are. You just weird. I must have done that with him too, but he was up here. Okay. Alright. Mercenary Bowman. Alright, so this guy's going to shoot at... Boy, what a choice. He shoots at Erdwin, I guess. He's probably shitting his pants, but...
Is he scared?
I think he's scared.
I'd be
13
scared.
damage to Erdwin. That drops you.
Yes.
Yeah, he shoots you straight in the throat. So, zoop, and it just nails you straight in the throat. How's it look?
Pretty much like that.
Yeah.
So
Gurgling
yeah,
death.
Eridwen is getting ready to cast the spell on him again, and the guy sort of looses a desperate shot at him, and just by sheer luck, it nails Eridwen in the throat, and he gives a desperate look to Cinderheart as he collapses unconscious.
Oh, and you're the healer too. Okay. The next mercenary bowman that is down here is going to shoot Conrad. Miss. Zoom! Goes zipping over your head, Conrad, with a miss. And then it is Yusan's turn. So Yusan, please make a death roll. You should be able to do that right from your sheet. Just click where it says death rolls under your hit points.
Alright.
That's a success. So that's your first success, but you're still down. Now, I know what I'm gonna do.
Excuse me.
Erdwin, now your turn. You gotta do the same thing.
Okay, so where do I
So
roll?
under where it says hit points, there should just say death rolls. If you click death rolls, we'll do it.
It's under combat in the HUD as
Yep.
well. It looks
So
like.
you failed.
Okay.
So you're at 1 failure. So Jenny, it's her turn. She is going to rally. This counts as an action. If you rally, you can continue. Persuasion. So she's going to try persuasion. It might not work, but let's see. She's going to try. Nope. She tried to persuade you to get up, but you can't hear her. So that's her action. She says,
Get up!
"Get up,
Get
Yosin!
up!
Get up, Yosin! Don't die!" Conrad, you're up. Conrad.
All right, sorry.
No, you're fine.
Seeing people kind of go down left and right, he's gonna try and finish off this mercenary in front of him before moving on. So he will take a swing.
That's a hit. So you just click the roll.
All right, let me roll damage.
10. So he has leather, studded leather. I think that's what is that? 1 or 2? So 2. So he takes 8 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's gonna try to parry. Okay, how does
You can
this
decide to
work?
parry after you know what the damage is.
Oh, maybe
I would-
not actually.
I would
Let
have
me-
decided to parry.
Yeah, maybe not. Let me just look.
Yeah, because it does take his turn, right?
It does definitely take his turn. Parry. When
Wasn't
you're
he the
hit,
first person
you
to
can
go?
parry the attack with a drawn weapon or shield. Know that you cannot draw a weapon to parry. If reaction can only be performed during round. You must declare that you're going to parry before the attacker rolls for damage. Okay, so you cannot parry unarmed. You also impossible. So you can parry while prone. When parrying, you roll against your skill level of the weapon. Okay, so yeah, he cannot parry. Yep, he is hit. How does that look as you chop into him?
As they traded blows earlier, he now sees an opening and slashes down, cutting through his armor and a deep cut across his torso, and a lot of blood, kind of flows from it.
Yep, so initiative's been re-rolled. Bastion, no reason to really do anything, but Jenny is going to move down and attack this guy. She's just like, fuck it. So she
Like we're towards the
tries.
top this time,
Yeah.
mostly.
So let's see. Main. Hit. Oh, that doesn't get through. Yeah, it just doesn't do anything. She stabs him in the back, but just is deflected by his armor. Cinderheart, you are up. Now remember, one thing to keep in mind, you can do what's called a, let's see, round rest. If you do a round rest, that's only willpower.
Yeah.
which might benefit you. But you get D6 back.
You can't do an action though.
Yep, correct.
And we're getting banged on right now.
But you only have 5 hit points left.
Yep. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna cast, cause I'm gonna get shot anyways. So I can use my hit points. I could make a choice of my dice here, and to do 2 fireballs at 3rd power is 6 and I gotta take the same as damage, which will put me at 0 after the cast. And an extra damage will count as a failed. I don't know if it counts now, so I was kind of reading it. So if I drop down to 0, right, and then after that it says additional damage, and I don't know if that counts as additional damage if I go over, but it says it counts as 1 death save.
I would say all automatically 1 death save. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where is? Can you just tell me where that is? Like, where's that?
Casting spells, power from the body. So it's right at the top of the casting spells. You'll have power level.
I see. Power level. Okay. Casting spell.
Page 58.
You can draw power from body.
And I can use all of them if I need to. Plus, so the additional damage would only count as whatever the additional damage would be if it counts on a turn.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not sure if it counts as additional as in.
It would just be 1. I think it's just
right.
If you go over, it's 1 failed. That not like 1, 2, 3. You know. Okay. You can do that.
So, on that note, there's no reason why I shouldn't roll as high as possible. So I'm gonna roll d20.
Well, that's just how many willpower you get. I mean,
right. Well, no, it counts as damage too. So, the thing is like if I roll a d6, right, I may not get 6. If I roll a d20,
I see
increases my other 6. Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna take them out.
Okay, so that's plenty of willpower. So you
Yep.
can cast it.
And the idea is to leave the bowmen to the stabbers, right? The
Who are
stabbies.
you fireballing? The south scimitar and.
Yep, he's getting the 2, and the mercenary's getting the 1.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Roll that spell, baby.
With you.
Oh, I didn't get myself back the real power points.
It won't let you cast it.
Yeah, it gives me back full power, actually. Yeah.
Yep, it would. But anything not used is
all spent.
gone.
Yeah.
All right, that succeeds.
Nice.
So the first guy is going to take 13, and that, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1 hit point left. And 4 for the other guy.
So as he casts some fireballs erupt, and as he casts, he just collapses.
Yeah, that kills this guy though. Kills the mercenary. Okay, let's see. What's this one? Yeah, and this guy's just like scorched again. His bandage that was on his face just melts off. Bastion, it is your turn.
Do you want me to? I gotta check off that death save, right?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it.
All right.
There's 1 failure and add willpower points again. Okay. And then let me, go ahead, Bastion, you're up.
How many can I move? I can get there?
You can, yes. Move this guy out of the way.
Yeah, so he runs up there. And he is just going to try to stab the guy.
Okay.
I think I can do anything. Alright. Target.
Hit.
Yeah.
That kills him. How's that look?
Nice. He comes running up the hill, glances and sees like both Cinderheart and Erwin down to his dismay, and just that guy's reaching for another arrow, and just gets the blade right through his throat. Staggers there for a second, wiggling at the end of his blade before he rips it out, spins back towards the others.
I'm gonna make a roll here. What would this be? That'd probably be willpower. Alright, I'm just going to do it this way. Yeah, Sal's scimitar is not going to run. So he steps up and he's going to attack Conrad, even though he's like basically melting. 14 damage.
Bruh.
What's your
So 5 armor, including my helmet.
So 9 damage. Oops. Yeah, his scimitar just lashes out very quickly and catches you kind of under the arm. Hey, but you know what you can do? You haven't attacked yet. You could parry if you wanted, or you could just take it and retaliate.
Well, is it fair because you already rolled damage?
Oh, that's true. Shit, I should
I'll retaliate at the end. It's fine.
I should give you opportunity next time. I will. You son, death row. That's a fail. Okay. Unfortunately, that's it. Erdwin, death roll. Oh boy.
We all dying.
Oh boy.
These 2 fails. Yeah.
Damn. Mercenary Bowman is still alive. He is going to shoot Conrad again.
Can I parry with my shield?
Well, let's see if he hits first. Then you get to decide before I roll damage. So maybe it won't matter. It does matter.
Is it
carry a shield with a shield? Let's see.
should be able to? It's a ranged attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
The question is can you survive another scimitar attack?
Well, Jenny's still alive, right?
Yeah, but she
barely.
She already went this round though. The question is,
Well,
who's going to
who
go?
else is going to attack me?
Well,
That's
it's
true.
going to be the end of the turn, and then it's going to roll over.
Oh, well, let's see here. What's the damage of a bowman? Let me scroll up, see how lucky I'm feeling.
Do you have veteran as well, Conrad?
He does not. Yeah, because that would be... Well, he's at the bottom of the initiative. He wouldn't want to use it anyway.
We can always trade around.
He's last.
You cannot do that. That's not... I don't think you can do that. We talked about
No,
that.
you can.
You can? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
Bro, bow does 1d10 plus 1d4. Yikes.
What was the scimitar attack? Just a...
They rolled, like, the people that killed us rolled max damage, like, a couple times in a row. Like, not max damage, but very, very close.
2d6 plus 1d6.
Come on,
Yeah.
for Frodo. Let's do this.
I'm gonna let him shoot me because I'm gonna swing it, Sal.
I mean, you may go before him in the next initiative, but
It
it's...
doesn't say you can't parry it, so I would say you can.
Nah,
if you
let's
want.
go ahead and take the damage. I'm gonna attack.
Taking it.
It's going to be up to Bastion.
So 2 damage.
Yeah, 2 damage.
Woo!
Got lucky.
Nice. Tanking it.
All right, so
Tank,
this
tank.
one sticks into your armor, but doesn't hurt so bad. Conrad, you are up.
I already got him targeted.
Make sure you hit. He hits.
Yes.
11 damage.
Yes,
That is
nice.
going to kill him.
Hey,
Yes.
Yes.
So he kind of takes a vicious scimitar, and then, his left side gets an arrow in it and kind of angers him, and he puts all of his strength into his sword and jams it into the semi-melting Sal.
Yeah. Jenny's going to try to rally again We're in the next turn, so she has to roll persuasion, so it's not her best, obviously. Nope. Failed. Yusan. Death roll.
Do you got one save yet, Yusan, or no?
He's got one
Can I,
and
can I,
one.
can I trade with you?
Nice.
Can you
Did
what?
we look that up?
Can you
I can't
trade with
remember if we
another
looked
person?
that- Yeah.
I honestly thought we
you
looked it
can.
up and it said you couldn't. Draw initiative. Let's see.
Maybe we looked it up and like.
No, because this is the only one that does it. This is the only system I know of that you're allowed to trade initiative.
It doesn't
You
say
can a
anything-
lot. Like,
It
you
doesn't
can
say
Star
anything
Wars.
about that. That's Genesis.
Yeah,
You can choose to wait, and then you swap initiative cards, but you
That's
can't.
it.
But otherwise,
That's it.
so you could
can
wait. Yes, you could wait, and swap an initiative card. So I guess it's kind of the same. But that doesn't mean they get to go up. You just get to go back.
Right. I was just wondering if there's somebody that could get to me and get my bandages and try to get a stabilize in or whatever.
With another creature whose turn comes after yours, you could switch cards with another. Yeah, so you would go back, and they would go up because you.
Yeah, they would
swap
switch with you.
cards. Yeah,
It-
yeah.
It's just basically they just worded it weird.
Yeah, you can switch. Yes.
Is there a reason you want to go first, Conrad?
Yeah, because can you charge in this
There's
or
no charge.
move?
No, you can move.
Sorry.
You can go 1, 2, 3, 4. You could get to him and attack. Yes.
Well, then that's what we're gonna do.
All right. So let me move you down here. You up here. Okay. Yeah, you can roll it.
Death.
Yeah, that kills him.
He charges to the man, and before he can knock another arrow onto his bow, he slashes down in kind of a running, shoulder to waist, and he falls dead. And after that, Conrad turns and looks to the mess behind him and quickly runs over to Yusin to pull the bandages out and start trying to staunch the flow of blood.
Yeah, we got to stay in initiative order for now. So Cinderheart, you go ahead and give me a death roll. Boy.
Eridwin's still alive, right? You still got one more?
Yeah, he's still alive. Bastion, it is your turn. You're up
I've
now.
got 2 fails, so if I fail again, I'm dead.
Can I make it to Eridwin?
Let's see.
Uh,
1, 2,
wait.
3, 4. You can make it there.
Oh, Can I rally him to save
Rallying
him?
him is not going to increase. You need some way to increase his hit points. Rallying
I do
him.
have bandages on me.
Okay, that's what I'm looking
which is
for.
fine. So that's a free action, grabbing him. So you could do that, and then you could do a healing roll. So.
Jeez. My healing skills.
But the thing is, you'll be able to push that at the very least.
Okay, my healing skills are terrible. I'm sorry. But he runs over there, and he tries to, because he sees he's in dire need with an arrow through his throat.
So healing. Let me look how this works. The way you guys get injured, I should remember.
Do you get a boon with bandages?
I
Or?
think you
No, you
get a
just
bane
avoid
without
pain.
one. I think is what it is.
Yeah.
So saving
tried.
life, healing.
You can push it at
If
least.
the roll succeeds, you stop death rolls and recover d6
All right.
points. Yep.
You're going to live, elf. You're going to live.
Gotta push it.
Shit.
Come on, baby. Come on. Let's go.
Come on. You can do this.
You're going to live.
Oh my god.
Don't.
Oh.
A fucking nat 20.
Oh.
Fuck you. This isn't D&D. It was supposed to be the opposite.
Yep. Nope. You like trying to find like you pull out an arrow and it just starts bleeding. I'm not gonna like give you any more damage or anything, but yeah, does not work. Iridwin, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
Can you
We
let me
should
see?
keep his name the
Can
One-Eyed
you
Horde.
push death rolls? Let's see. Roll against
No.
your con cannot be pushed. Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Oh baby! Oh man!
I knew it. I helped you. See, I helped you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pain gave him the adrenaline to get through it.
All
At
right,
least you can
Houston.
try again next
Now it's
time.
your turn.
He's basically like, stop pulling the arrow.
I guess that's what I have to do too,
You
huh?
have to do a death roll, but you got 1 and 1, so you're not as quite as. Oh, there you go. Oh,
Hey!
you immediately recover a d6 hit points. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, you wake up.
Where's he at? Let me at him.
Yeah, you see dead bodies all around you. You can
yeah,
get up.
yeah,
You can
narratively,
act.
Okay, yeah, because going to prone. Remember, it's not anything.
Yeah,
just
you
get
just
up.
fell down. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Can I scramble up here to
Yes.
Cinderheart?
Yes, you can. Hmm.
He kind of scrambles up this embankment, kind of pulling bandages in his teeth as he kind of crawls his way first to Cinderheart and then sees Eridwen kind of in the distance as well. Elves, fragile elves. And he kind of looks over your wounds.
This is the guy who was like they're
Healing
going to-
roll.
That's right.
Please, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna pass this next one.
I think I
goodness.
increased my healing last time. Let me just freaking find
Your
it. Here we go.
healing is.
There you go.
It's 12. It's pretty good.
There you go.
So he's actually healed up. So you get D6 hit points back. So go ahead and roll D6, Cinderheart.
Alright.
Oh.
Slash R. There you go. So you get 3 hit points back.
Hey,
I'll do that.
saves me
for
from
you.
that last death roll.
Yeah. Well. You're immediately. Once you get healing, you're immediately saved from that. All right. So it's the next turn. Let's see. What happens?
Decrease my pain.
Bastion, do you want to keep your slot in initiative? You might. So you're ahead
Yeah.
of Eridwen at least. Okay. So go ahead and use veteran.
Am I allowed to keep my slot?
No.
Damn.
Well, that was as lucky as you could possibly get, really.
Oh,
Yeah, Yusan's right next to you.
Yeah, and then Bastion's up there too. All right, so Jenny, who is really, I mean, she'll try 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so she can get.
people trying to bandage him. She
Yeah,
just comes over,
she just
yells-
runs over.
yells-
Actually, she's gonna run over and she will help. So she will help. So she will help whoever rolls next for healing.
Yusan.
You sound like
Yusan, Yusan.
Yusan makes his way over. His hands are still glowing as they move over Eridwen, although not in an erotic way. And Yusan is beating up his heart, and it puts his ear to his chest. There is still life within him.
I
Come,
pulled the arrow out. He should be good.
Jenny, come.
Yeah.
Dance the wound made worse by Bastion.
Yeah, give yourself a boon.
Skills. Healing.
Nice.
1d6. Oh my
Awesome.
gosh.
The 2 elves, 1 roll away from death. Yusan coming over to save the day.
I was 1 roll away. Yeah, I was 1 roll away. It's gonna be twice. Yeah.
Yeah, that was tough. Yeah, so Eridwen, you wake up as Yusan finds the arrow hole that Bastion made larger and sticks a bandage on it, and he's actually quite good at this, and he gets you bandaged up enough to stop the bleeding at the very least.
Oh, the reason I popped right up is because I rolled a 1.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I was like, I thought that was like that was only 2. Okay,
Yep.
makes sense.
Eridwen opens his eyes and looks up at the people around him and sort of like rather rasping because he had the throat wound. He just says, thank you. That's most kind.
It was a close call. It was very close.
I saw a light. I was going towards it. It looked so peaceful.
You were only moments from union with the Sky God. But I pulled you back to this filthy earth. There's still use for you yet, Eridwen.
Oh, thank the stars you did. And he sort of slowly and painfully gets up as like he's expecting his throat to reopen at any moment. He is going to, as much to reassure himself as anything else, he is going to cast Treat Wound on himself. And then he'll cast it on others if he's okay. Oh. Okay. I think Sickly works. I'm going with that. Yeah. Okay, it's 5. Okay.
Yeah, you guys are gonna get a shift rest, so you don't need to really worry about it too much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So basically, you have fought and got your vengeance, and you kind of all sit around and stand around, injured, badly battered. The 2 elves particularly, and Yusun and Jenny. And although it was a close call, you were able to overcome the odds and get your vengeance. Jenny walks over to Ghazad and his smoldering corpse, and she steps over top of his body and pulls down her pants and squats over his face and urinates on his burnt, melted, bearded face. "That one's for the whores," she says, "and Thom." And that is how we will end the session.
Yeah, it's a close call.
That was a very close call.
Conrad was just